Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. The Nigerian Labour Congress have warned Nigerians that they should start stocking their homes with food items, with medicine, and other essential items that they would be needing. Because this strike that they want to embark on, there is no going back. So it's best for the citizens to start now, stock their homes with the necessary food items they would be needing and other commodities. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The federal government will on Monday meet with the representatives of the organized labor in an effort to prevent the nationwide strike called by the Nigerian Labour Congress. However, the NLC has advised citizens to stock their homes with food items, medicines, and other essential things ahead of the commencement of its 7-day strike to protest the removal of fuel subsidies and escalating cost of living in the country. The warning, it noted, had become necessary because the strike would cripple the country as movements would be, restricted, such as commercial transport operators would withdraw their services, while markets, schools, healthcare facilities would be forced to shut down. The Assistant General Secretary, the NLC, Mr. Chris Onyeka, said in an interview with one of the correspondents that the citizens should also minimize their movements as to avoid being stranded. Now, Sunday Punch reports that the NLC had given the government a 7-day ultimatum with threat of a nationwide strike scheduled to commence on Wednesday, August 2nd, 2023. The labor movement in a statement signed by its national president, Mr. Joe Ajuro, accused the Tinubu-led federal government of failing to meet up with the demands it presented to it following the removal of the subsidy on the premium motor spirit, popularly known as the petrol, which caused hike in the pump price and also in commodities. Now, following the announcement of the strike by the NLC, the government team immediately called for an emergency meeting with the organized labor comprising the NLC and the Trade Union Congress, with a follow-up meeting on Friday at the State House. However, the officials of the organized labor angrily stormed out of the meeting following the alleged failure of the government team to show up. And Onyeka noted that the labor team would meet with the government on Monday, adding that the outcome of the meeting would determine the next step. But then, my country people, they have also warned Nigerians that Nigerians should be prepared. We should be prepared because each homes should be ready to stock their houses with food items because there would be a kind of restriction in movement. Markets would be shut down. So Nigerians and the citizens have to be prepared. And also they should be economical with their movement at this particular time to avoid being stranded because it is going to be a nationwide mass protest. And we are sure that it will affect every corner of the country. And the NLC are seriously mobilizing across the nation. In fact, they are currently working at the secretariat alongside the CSOs. But then they have said they won't shut down power supply as the protest goes on, but they may shut down other places depending on the response of the government. Now, the Friday meeting did not hold at all because the government side was not prepared. And then the representatives sent by Tinubu, they were not available. They didn't show any seriousness towards what the NLC have said. So one of the things we would do is to hold dialogues because we won't run away from the table anytime they call us. But then the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers and the National Union of Electricity Employees on Saturday had confirmed that they were mobilizing their members to ground the supply of fuel and the national electricity grid from Wednesday in response to the planned mass protest called by the NLC. Even the General Secretary, Mr. Olawale, had told news correspondents that the Congress have taken their decision and there is no going back. So my country people, on the part of the electricity workers, they won't be shutting down electricity. But then other sectors are still expected to join the protest. So my country people, this is a very serious issue. Now, this is to show that the NLC, they are not ready to back down from this strike. They aren't ready to back down. For the NLC to tell Nigerians that, see, oh, people should start stocking their homes so with foodstuffs, so that means they are really serious. But we recall what happened some few weeks back when the NLC had a meeting with the federal government, and then we got to see that the strike they earlier proposed would hold. They called off the strike. So Nigerians are currently looking, at the NLC and their next move. But now it seems that the NLC, they are really going to stick to their words. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? However, Nigerians have reacted. The NLC will collect their share from the federal government and go home, and our suffering continues. The NLC is very, very useless. We have lost confidence in the NLC. Stock your houses with foods and other commodities. Where do we get money to stock the houses? The NLC would end up embarrassing itself. Nigerians have long lost confidence in the NLC. The NLC should have a watertight strategy, not just protesting on empty stomachs. Besides asking for improved condition of living, they should tackle the waste of resources of the political class. Nothing can work with the present arrangement, no matter who is in charge. Our system is being sustained with resources beyond our earnings. Now, are they giving them money to stock their homes with food? What are they saying? Those who supported Tinubu should be ashamed of themselves. If the NLC fails this time, God will surely punish them because everybody now is ready. Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.